face paint, I use neon paint. Let's turn on the black lights. Let's enter blacklight mode. Isn't that cool? And when I'm building the body, his lightning bolt is also going to be neon, and this is going to be a very cool puppet. See, look at that. All neon, and so are the eyes. The eyes, I use neon paint. So under a black light, you can really see Glamrock Freddy. This is super cool. And I'm going to show you how to build this. So enjoy. Let's puppet. My name is Tommy. This video is brought to you by Puppet Master Academy. Puppet making just got better. See you there. My name is Tommy. Alright, so the first thing that you are going to need is a head base. Please see the link in the description below, or once again, click up there if you do not have a head base. I will show you how you can make one using just a balloon. Okay, so in this video, we will be making Glamrock Freddy. We're going to be making the head, which can be worn as a mask. I will be turning this mask into a puppet head, and I already have a body built for him. So, alright, so there's the body. I still got to put the shoulders on. I think I'm going to have to make some bigger hands here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to make the muzzle. So I'm going to crumble newspaper into the shape of a bean in this case, because it's just a little bit bean shaped. I like beans. They kind of look like a smile. Anyway, let's make him a bean. Bean, bean, Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean. It'll look something like this, but I'm going to wrap it because it looks a little wrinkly. So let's do that. Okay, so we should have something that looks like this. Now if you want to make it bean shaped, bend it. There. Kind of like a bean. There. Like a happy bean. But we want it like this. Okay. Now you can tape this on. Oh, I think I got this a little too big. Now you can tape this on with masking tape. I'm going to use hot glue because I find it's going to work better when it comes to paper mache. So when you are using hot glue, wear gloves, please. Okay, take a look at my gloves. I could have burned myself on those locations, right where all that hot glue is, but I didn't burn myself at all because these provide good protection. These are nitrile dipped gloves. They work the best with stretchy fabric. Okay. All right, so let's glue this bean on right at the very bottom of the head. Next thing we're going to do, so this is what you should have so far. What we need to do now, actually, there's just a little bit of a, I'm just going to fill that in. I don't like that spot there. There you go. Now we need to add the cheeks. So we're going to just kind of expand the sides. So we're just going to kind of do the same thing on the sides, on each side of at the bottom of the mask. So you should have some, I guess, a large carrot. And we want to leave a little space here. I guess you don't want that much, but it should, yeah. It should be a little bit lower than the muzzle on this side. The cheek. See how this side is a little higher than this? That's what you want. We're going to glue that on. I never seem to have enough glue sticks. Okay, so that's one side with the cheek. Now we're gonna get the cheek on the other side. Make sure you get both sides. Remember your gloves. Glovey, glovey, glove. Already starting to look like glam. Okay, so what we need to do now, I actually would like to make the lower jaw. Now, I'm not gonna take up the whole bottom of this mask. I'm just gonna go about halfway. Because we obviously need to get your head into that mask. So we're going to crumble newspaper and we're going to take the shape of just the bottom here, okay? Yes, there's a piece of cardboard underneath it. I know, I'm going to cut it out. I have a piece of cardboard glued on here just to help the mask keep its shape while I'm working on that. So just to explain it. So yes, I will cut it out and we will be able to wear it, okay? Just explaining that. So it should look like this. So I don't know how to describe this. But I guess you can, it looks like a UFO, I guess. We are invading the Earth. I demand all your toilet paper and your quarantine supplies. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, oh yeah, this is good. Okay, so now we have our bottom jaw. Let's get the nose on. This is easy. Crumble a very flat newspaper ball. And we're just gonna glue it on. Okay, I'm just gonna use scissors to just kind of trim it and shape it a little bit. Cause see how kind of ugly that is? It's gonna make it look a little nicer. I don't like it. Just remember when using scissors to cut away from yourself, okay? I don't want you to get hurt. That includes your fingers. Alright, and speaking of safety, we are gonna get back into that with gloves because this is going on. Yeah, that should work. That'll be alright. Okay, so now let's cut the eye holes. Take a permanent marker. Where's my permanent marker? Okay, let's draw the eye holes in. Now he's got some interesting eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut this out. Cut that out. Okay, fair enough. Okay, that's one eye. I'm going to flip it around and we're going to trace it and we'll have an exact copy of that eye. Okay, so we're going to draw the eyebrow to look like this. So this is what the eyebrow should look like. Cut that out. Hey you, cut that out. Want to glue the eyebrow just above the eye hole. I don't want him to look mad because he's a very friendly character. Good guy. So and there you go. You now have the eyebrows on. Okay, so now what is next? We are going to add the ears. So I'm going to just draw the ear on a sheet of cardboard. And here's the shape that it should look like as a guide anyway. Now let me cut that out because that sure does not look very good. Alright, so that's good. Right there, there's one ear. I'm going to cut myself another. I'm going to trace and cut again. Alright, so I want to add a little more detail to it. We're going to actually trace some more. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So you just need to trust me on this. You can just line the outside with paper mache if you want, but I'm going to do something I think is going to make it look a little nicer. So I'm going to make 4 of these. Okay, so let me just put these aside so I don't confuse you. We're going to just cut around the edge. We're just going to cut this out. Yeah, we'll cut a little more. This is all we are going to cut out. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, why I'm doing that. Just trust me, okay? Calm down, please. Alright, so why are we doing this? What we are going to do now is we are going to stack and glue them on. There, see, now that looks more like his ear. Okay, I have made so many hats. It's not even funny because I've made so many Freddys. So this should be easy. This is nothing new for me. Haha. So we're gonna need to determine how big you want this. I don't think I want this to be a huge hat, but you know, it'll be. We'll just trim it back a little bit. We'll need this piece here, and we're gonna roll it. Just roll this cardboard. Okay. That is probably just perfect. Now you can tape this on or you can glue this shut. That is a matter of preference. I have my gloves on. I'm just going to use the hot glue. You want to tape this together, it will work just as good. Again, it is just preference. I like the hot glue gun, so you know, I think I might make this just a little bit smaller. Now what we're going to do here, actually, oh good, if you can find something that you can squeeze through it, this is actually perfect. It'll help it keep it nice and round. So I've got a roll of masking tape in here. This will help keep it perfectly round while you are working with it. That is just a little advice from me to you. There. Now we're going to need something that we can trace. I think this might work. We're going to use this lid. I'm going to just trace around it on a sheet of cardboard. Now I'm going to cut that out. Cut it out. Be very careful when you're using scissors, okay? Yeah, I know I'm not cutting right on the line because I'm still trying to make it just a little bit bigger. And put this in the middle Try to get a center. Again, I'm just gonna eyeball this. Now we're gonna cut this out. And now we're going to take the hat and we're going to glue this right on top. So we're going to glue this on top here, or maybe just right around there at the bottom. Okay, and then this part, the inside of this that you cut out, goes right on top. And look at that. Good. Put a little weight on there so it has good contact. Just wait about, I don't know, 2 minutes, a minute or two. Just give it a minute or two for that to cool down and we'll continue to work. Now glue a small strip of cardboard all around the hat. Glue it at the bottom. So let's make the earring. We're going to take this strip of cardboard and we're going to roll it into the shape of a ring. You can use red pipe cleaner instead if you want. Okay, and now here we have the hat. Actually, Glamrock Freddy's hat is not on straight, upright like that. He has his hat just slanted slightly to his right. So about there. Okay, so now it's time for the messy part. Paper mache. So the next thing we are going to do is paper mache, the messy stuff. Paper mache. I'm actually going to get a different, I got one just for the messy stuff. So you will need to mix 1 part glue, 1 part water. You can adjust the mixture so you can make it a little thinner or thicker if you want. The consistency is up to you, but I would recommend at least 1 parts to 1. So 1 cup of water means 1 cup of glue. I actually use about 3/4 cup of water and 1 cup of glue. I have a little more glue on there because I kind of want it. I want the consistency like it's not super thin, but I guess it's kind of like pancake batter, I guess. Don't eat it, please, because it's not actually pancake batter. So what you need to do, I'm going to use the head as the hat as an example. Alright, so what you need to do is you need to take your, get a paintbrush and dip it into your glue, and you're going to brush on the glue to the surface that you want to apply paper mache to. You want to get the area nice and get it covered because the toilet paper will stick on better to wet surface areas. So that's why I always pre-wet it. Get the glue on. Now what you want to do is you want to put some tissue paper. In this case I'm using toilet paper. This stuff works really good. And then you just brush glue over it. So you make the toilet paper wet, so that way you're actually getting the toilet paper to stick on. And then you just do the same thing. I'm going to use a bigger piece right here. And you just do the same thing again. Just brush, glue, and just let the glue mixture kind of soak in. And the toilet paper will absorb the glue and it will just make it really, really hard once it is dry. And then after that, we do that again. Put another layer on. And you just keep adding layers to everything that needs paper mache. That includes the head, the jaw, and the ears. Until you have about 4 or 5 layers on. Okay? That's what you need to do. So let's get started on that. I'm going to go ahead and do this. So enjoy the music Let's get messy. Take chances, make mistakes, let's get messy. As the old Frizz would used to say. Okay, so your mask should be nice and hard now. Now we just need to add a little detail just right down there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take my knife. Now watch this here. I'm just going to cut this down. I'm going to press it in the muzzle. There, like that. Now we'll just cover that up again, and then that'll just look Alright, so here's Glamrock Freddy's. Sorry, got tongue-tied for a minute. This is the lower jaw. Now we need to actually do some more work here. We need to actually make a depression. So we're just gonna do this. Just kind of cut around, just kind of cut the inside out, and all the newspaper comes out too, because this will make it. Alright, so now we're just going to cut this out. Just remember to cut away from yourself. And we're just going to trace this and cut it out, and it's going to go inside there. I will show you what to do. Okay, and then we're just going to slide this in. We're going to slide this in. Slide it. Slide lock. Come on. Oh, fighting all out. Get in there. Come on, you dingus. There we go. There, and then we can just kind of paper mache all of that. I'm actually gonna just, obviously you're gonna have to cover all that up, but I'm just gonna use newspaper for that, or I guess we could just, I have an idea. Let's use this, save a little time. So the next thing we need to do is we need to add the teeth. So we're going to start off with the upper teeth. So it looks like he's got two fangs on the top. So we're going to add them right now. So grab a sheet of cardboard. We're going to cut out some cardboard triangles. It should look like little icicles. Just remember to kind of just be careful when you're using scissors. So yeah, kind of like that. Alright, so when you got those two little fangs there, you can make them bigger, smaller, to however you want. And they will be glued just right about there. So we'll need your hot glue gun. So they're probably a little too big, so I might just trim that down. Now let's work on the lower jaw. Alright, so now we're going to put the teeth on the lower jaw. And now we need to have 4 teeth just along here. Then we're gonna have about 4 of them, so just kind of like that. Might need to make these just a little bit smaller. Alright, now we're just gonna glue them just along the bottom. Right there, and then we also need to add some teeth just along here. So let's get the teeth on here. This is what you should have. Then we're just going to do the same thing just along the sides. So just keep going until you're satisfied with how many teeth he has. Okay, so we're going to get the ears on. So I'm going to be using a dowel. You can use cardboard for this, but I'm going to be using dowels. I'm going to be using, yeah, it's gonna... Yeah, I still have my birdies. They're right behind me. Say hi. So we're going to mark where we want to drill the holes. Right about there. Now you might want to just use scissors to make this hole. Just be careful when you do this, because this can be tricky. Just stab it. I'm going to use the Dremel. I'm going to use the Dremel and make the holes. So it should kind of look like an electrical plug, actually. Huh. How appropriate. We need to find something to plug it into. Oh, the head. Alright, just gonna use my little color wheel here just to... It's kind of all these paints here. So I got my neons. I gotta get my blue, but yeah, we got. Then of course, you know, some of these colors are gonna be for the body as well. But I got lots of paint here. Anyway, so I just wanted the face paint to, you know, Glamrock. I wanted Glamrock Freddy's face paint to actually glow under a black light. Let's take a look. Oh, okay, It would check, yeah, because this mask does not respond at all, but this would definitely stand out. So we're just gonna use the blue. One blacklight responsive mask coming right up. Neon paint. Alright, so we made this a little too big. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut that down so that we can actually... Too big. Sorry. So let's take a look inside this mask. We're going to take some screen tape and tape it on the inside. That's how you get the paint to clear through the holes. We're going to take this ring here and we're going to just cut it. And presto, you now have a clip-on. Don't forget the hat. There you go. Now you know how to build Glamrock Freddy. So let's turn off the blacklight mode. I had changed the lighting in here. I will be making a video on that. Look forward to it. There we go. Now we're back into regular lighting mode. Alright, well, now that you know how to build Glamrock Freddy, I'm going to post more updates on the body, and he is going to look absolutely glam. I can't wait to see him completely finished. He will be getting better eyes. I don't like these. I don't want to have actual puppet eyes. I was thinking removable. I don't know. Anyway, you'll just have to wait and see, but this has been the big project. I've started this on the new year, and I hope to finish it really soon. And there will be a video on that. So lots of videos to come. So enjoy. Craft safely. I will see you all next time. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitch. I'm also on there. I hope you enjoyed the show. Now go make yourself a puppet friend.